Hi, it's Robin Fritz, and this is this week's Intuitive Moment. So, this week we're going to talk about what clairaudience is, or the intuitive ability of clair-hearing. So, thank you for joining me again. My name is Robin Fritz. I'm the Practical Intuitive, Robin and Fritz at Facebook. But I am an intuitive and spiritual consultant and certified past life regression specialist based in Seattle, Washington. And each week I like to share some ideas and thoughts about how intuition and healing affect our daily lives. This week I want to talk about the way our intuition works when we're being clairaudient or when we're hearing. So, as I've said before, there are four main ways of experiencing our intuition. We feel things, we see things, which I've covered before, we know things, which I've covered before, and today we hear things. So, with clairaudience or clair-hearing, you are literally hearing other beings talk with you, and that can be somewhat startling, but it's really a lot of fun. So you are having conversations in your head, yes, sometimes with other people, but also with the dead, with your spirit guides, with other deities, with your animal family, for example, and also with other beings we don't normally think are alive and can talk with us, like our homes and our business spaces. So here's the thing about clair-hearing. Most of us want to be able to hear things talking with us, to have conversations with other beings, including our dead and our animals. And it's usually the skill that you want the most that you don't have the best grasp on, and that's usually clair-hearing. But I'll give you some tips today on how you can improve your ability to hear other beings talking with you. So, having an intuitive conversation is a lot of fun. And it can create a little bit of pressure until you stop to think that hearing people talking with us and other beings talk with us, that's our normal state of being, right? So how cool is it to have a conversation with another human, to share your thoughts and feelings, to just have fun together? That's what clair-hearing can do for you with your animals, with your home and your business space. So stop and think about it for a minute. Everything is alive. Everything. Everything has a soul. It has consciousness. It has a job to do and a responsibility to do it, and a choice about whether it's doing it or not. Even things that we traditionally think are inanimate. Now, there are a lot of intuitive psychics, whatever you want to call us, who don't think that they can talk with a rock or a volcano or even the chair they're sitting on, or really something as critically important as their home or their business space. And, that's their loss. And I'm here to help you tap that ability to talk with all life. And that means taking a different approach. Eventually we develop all four of these intuitive abilities. Some are stronger than others in each one of us individually. But, when you get right down to it, humans are used to listening and to talking. That's what's going on in our culture. We talk to each other, we watch TV, we listen to the radio, and we are naturally most comfortable talking, which means we should also be comfortable listening, right? So here's a way to go about practicing clairaudience or clair-hearing. Get up and go for a walk. Right? I give you points if you take your dog with you or a neighbor's dog, kind of having an opportunity to experience a walk with another living being that we're most used to talking to besides humans. So on your walk, stop and ask a tree or your dog what it would like to say to you. Introduce yourself. Hello, my name is Robin. What would you like to say to me? That's kind of a good way of approaching it. Ask a question that requires more than a yes or no response, because you say, how are you feeling today? Fine. What would you like a cookie? Yes. Would you like to go to the beach for a walk? Yep. You're going to get these one-syllable responses that aren't going to get you very far in having an actual conversation. So get the conversation going. Over time, as you practice this, walking down the street, you're relaxed, there's no pressure, you're having a conversation. Talk out loud, and if you think people are going to look at you weird, put earbuds in so they think that, you're talking to somebody on the phone or you're singing along to your iPad or iPod or whatever those things are. Clearly, I don't have one. Over time, as you practice, though, talking back and forth, having a conversation, talking out loud, like asking your dog, well, would you like to go to the beach? Or I would like to walk around the corner. What is that smell that you're smelling? Or have a conversation about, I'd really appreciate it if you stepped up to the plate and were a great big brother to your cat sister. And she's really kind of cool. And, anything that you can have a back and forth conversation with. I did this when I was learning to use clair-audience. And here's the cool thing about it. All of a sudden, over time, you're going to realize that you are really having a conversation because the words that are coming out of your mouth are actually responding to the other being that you're talking with. You may not exactly hear them, but somewhere your intuition did, and you're responding to that. So believe that you're actually having a conversation and pay attention to it. Don't concentrate so hard that you're not having fun and relaxing into the conversation. Relaxing, being open about it, believing that you can have a conversation with another being. That's how you're going to really tap in and use your clair-hearing ability. And you'll have fun. You'll be amazed at how fascinating and diverse the world is. And you're actually having a greater appreciation for the world around you. So that's this week's intuitive moment. Again, my name is Robin Fritz. I'm an intuitive and spiritual consultant and certified past life regression specialist. For my services, check out my website at robinfritz.com. I offer personal and business intuition, animal communication, mediumship, space clearing, past life and between life regression, soul clearings, spiritual awakenings and spiritual journeys, and energy healing. It's all to help you be your best self and to tap your natural abilities as an intuitive and a healer. So thank you for joining me for this week's intuitive moment. If you enjoy them, I appreciate you liking my business page, signing up for future ones, and checking out my services. Also, every Monday at 2 Pacific time, I have a radio show at omtimes.com radio called The Practical Intuitive, Mind, Body, Spirit for the Real World. And every Tuesday at 11, I'm at Facebook Live right before this show at 11 o'clock at the Om Times Institute page. Thanks for joining me today. Take care. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your experiences are practicing clair-hearing. Thank you and take care.